welcome to my November favorites. I'm actually filming this before Thanksgiving, but I figured I found quite a few things this month, so I wanted to talk about them, even though the month is not over yet. So, firstly, since I'm wearing it, I wanted to talk about an eyeshadow palette that I got recently. I actually didn't get it for myself. My mom bought it for her and then didn't like the colors, so she gave it to me. But I ended up really liking it. It surprised me a little bit, even though I'm familiar with this brand, that I actually liked the colors, because it's made for brown eyes, but it's not like a typical brown eye palette. It is the NYC Individual Eyes Brown Eye Palette. I don't know if you can actually see that. And today I have on these bottom three, but this is a really pretty purple. I don't know if you can actually see it. They go on really nice and they blend in really nice. And I think it was only like $1.50, and that's why my mom got it. But I'm pretty sure these are not super expensive regularly. I think they're only like $3, maybe $5, I don't know. But I would definitely say it's worth it because it's a good neutral palette and they make them for different eye colors. Next is something that I never really expected, and it is a foundation. My mom, again, was the first one to get it because she wanted a foundation, and then I decided to try hers and I ended up liking it, so I bought my own. And it is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, which I hear everybody talking about, by the way. It was not why I tried it, it's just because my mom tried it and liked it, so I was like, let's see. I have the Dewy and Smooth, and I have the one for normal to dry skin because I have very dry skin, and I like it because it doesn't show my dry skin. I put it on with a wet makeup sponge and it just blends right in and it's lovely. It's the lightest shade, which is 110, and it's called Porcelain, and it's darker than the lightest L'Oreal True Matte shade, which is my old foundation that I used to wear. It's a little dark for me, but I don't mind it that much. But I think it goes on a little bit better. It's not as watery as the True Matte, which is I think why I like it. It's a little creamier. A little bit, just a little bit. And I got mine for like $7.99, I think, at Walgreens. It costs a lot more at Ulta. I wouldn't recommend buying it there. That's where my mom got hers. And I think it's $6 or $7 at Walmart too. So it's pretty cheap, on the cheaper side of foundation. So this next thing was actually a gift that my mom got from Ulta for her birthday, but she didn't want it, so she gave it to me. And it's the first Urban Decay thing that I have ever owned, and it is this tiny little eyeshadow right there, and it's really pretty. It's called Midnight Cowboy. So there you go. You can't actually see that. It's a really light, shimmery, glittery color that is really good for a highlight, and I discovered that today. I have it on. I'm just gonna put it a bit more right there. I normally don't really like glittery things, but this is really pretty. So if you want to try it, it's $20 for this if you don't get it for your birthday. So I don't know if I should recommend it. I think you could find better things for that price and better eyeshadows for cheaper, because it's not absolutely the best. You can't really see it on certain skin tones. I would probably say if you're like me or even a little tiny bit darker than me, it's not going to show up, but maybe if you have darker skin it might. I don't know, but I do like it for a highlight, like I said. Lastly, for the beauty items is a lipstick that I have fallen in love with, and it is NYX Liquid Suede lipstick. And let me tell you, I have the black one, the Alien one, and it's my favorite liquid lipstick in black so far that I have, but I'm gonna do a video on that, so that's just, ignore that. But this is definitely one of my new favorite any color lipsticks to wear. I love these liquid suedes because they feel really nice. They're not drying like liquid lipsticks are, but they don't necessarily dry completely matte either, which is one thing I don't particularly like, but I love every other thing about them. They stay on really well, and the taste and smell is not awful like it is with some liquid lipsticks. I think that they're $6.99 at Ulta. I don't know how much like online or anything like that they would be, but I get mine at Ulta, and I only have two because I don't go that often. But for the price, it's like my favorite. It's a good size and the color is amazing. It's hard to give a demonstration of the color on camera because every time I take a picture of myself wearing it, it looks like I have like dark pink on, and it's really not. It's like a dark reddish brown. I forgot to mention this is the shade Vintage, so if you know the shade, if you've seen it in person, maybe you'll see what I mean. It's not pink. It's so pretty. I didn't think, see, it looks so pink. I didn't think that I would like it because I thought it was a little too brown, but it goes on really nice. It's dark and I love it. It's vampy. The last physical item of the video is a pair of sunglasses that I got from Kohl's. I don't know if you would consider this like tortoiseshell or tiger's eye, but it's these beautiful, look, you can see beautiful cat eye sunglasses, and I got them I think for $4 because they were like super clearance and I love them. I've always wanted a pair of sunglasses like this. I wanted black ones, but you know, I'll take what I could get, and I actually really like them. This is normally not my style, like the brown and all that, but I really like them. And I think they're by the brand So. Is that how you say that? I don't know. It's a Kohl's brand, I'm pretty sure. But I think they're like a regular 20 or more. I didn't really look. I just looked at the clearance price. So on to my K-pop favorites for the month. I have some K-dramas, web dramas, K-dramas that I've been really liking. I'm gonna make a video about those. So that will be whenever that is that I will talk about them, but they're also in my favorites, so keep an eye out for that video. For the month of November, I have really been loving Astro and SF9, and I'm not going to recommend any songs. I'm just going to say go check them out and see if you like them. Astro specifically is a very acquired kind of taste. They're more of a cute concept kind of boy group, and SF9 is more like the tough, normal boy group, but I don't know. But they're very different, but I love both of them a lot, so I recommend checking them out. Also, this is not K-pop, but I have been re-loving it again. Happy Little Pill by Troye Sivan. It's such a good song, and it's not new or anything, but it's on my iPod, and it just kind of randomly came on one time when I was listening to it on shuffle, and I was like, oh my god, it's a good one. That's about it, I think, for this video. If you would like to support my channel, there will be a link to my Patreon in the description, as well as a link to my new Facebook page that Instagram made me make for myself for reasons. So if you want to like me on Facebook, you can go find that page. You don't have to. If you want to stay updated with what I'm doing, then go right ahead. I'll see you in my next video.